Hello, welcome to Pilates Matwork, and today we're going to have fun with the ring or the magic circle, whatever you want to call it. Probably has some other inappropriate names too, but it's one of my favorite Pilates props. So we're going to use that one today. If you do not have a ring, there's really only one thing that you won't be able to do without, and that's the arm work that we do pressing into the ring. You can press in with the hands sometimes too. If you've got a little ball, you can supplement maybe that for some. But other than that, everything else we do today can be done without the ring. The ring just enhances a little bit of the work and the stretch. So that being said, let's grab that ring. And I'm just going to come here. So my feet aren't together, but they're not exactly hip width apart either. So they're kind of somewhere in that in between. I'm just moving forward and back here a little bit side to side. Good. And I'm zipping up from pubic bone behind the navel. Now, you won't be able to see maybe in the camera. Oh, maybe you are. Good. Right here, taking the arms up overhead. And let's just get a nice side bend. Careful not to move the hips here as you do the side bend. Breathe and expand. And then use those obliques, those side abs to come back up. And we'll go again. And taking it over. Good. And coming up. Now, this time when you go over to your left, pull out on your ring. Just getting just a little bit more engagement in that side body. And then coming back up, be at ease for a moment. Now, pull that ring apart again. Take it to the other side. Breathe and expand. And coming back up. Good. From here, I'm just going to rotate to my left and take that ring down. I'm still pulling on it. I'm still getting a little bit of a shoulder stretch here. And coming up, rotating. I'm still pulling on that ring. Going to the other side. And coming back up here. Good. From here, we're going to do a little bit of footwork with this ring. So I'm going to start by stepping on the inside. And as I step on the inside, I want this to be up from the ankle. I don't want it to be on the knee. So I'm kind of in between. And I'm in parallel. So hip, knees, and toes are tracking forward. And I've got from the hip pressure into this ring. So you don't want the pressure to be from the knee. You want it to be from the hip. Okay, good. So from here, good. You can keep your hands anywhere along here. I'm going to take my arms up. It's a little bit more challenging. But as I press into that ring on the outside, I'm going to get just a little bit of a knee bend. And then pressing through the hips and the heels, coming up. And here's 2. Exhale, belly button in. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Arms can be up or anywhere that you need them. Let's lift the heels and lower. And lift. And lower. And I'm still pressing on that ring as I lift and lower. Good. And lift and lower. Now, could you come up here, balancing on the tiptoes, trying to press evenly into big toe and pinky toe mound. And we'll lower that back down. Good. Just get a nice shoulder roll while we're here. And forward. Good. Now, I'm going to step out of this circle. Good. I'm going to take hip, knees, and toes out away from the body. So I'm in an external or lateral rotation. I'm going to take this ring. Good. Again, I'm going to put right up from the calves here. Now, this is where I feel most secure. Some people are more secure a little bit lower. Just kind of be where you are. Good. So I'm already squeezing into this ring. My inner thighs, the outside of my glutes are already firing up. Good. Let's take that squat. Squat. You're going to press into that ring as you come back up. And squat. Press into the ring. Press into the heels. And squat. I think this is 3. And squat. Here's 4. Squat. Here's 5. Now again, could you lift the ankles and lower? And lift and lower. You should feel the outside, the gluteal fold really firing up here. Good. Now let's find the balance. Taking it up. Belly button is in. And then we'll lower that back down. Good. Take a squat to remove that ring. Good. Maybe shake out a leg or two. I'm going to put this ring to the side. We're going to come into some Pilates push-ups here, and we're going to do 4 sets of these, and we're going to go right into it, right from the roll down into the plank. So a few things though, if you're a little bit newer, you can be parallel hip width apart. That's easiest. Zipping legs and feet together is a little bit more challenging. Taking your Pilates V stance is the most challenging. This is where I'm going to demo. So do what you need to do. I'm zipping up. Good. I'm going to take my arms up overhead. My ears and my biceps stay next to each other during this roll down. They don't separate. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to nod. I'm scooping in that belly button. It's okay to bend the knees. Try not to hinge the hips back. Envision yourself folding over a bar. And then once you come down to the floor, walk that out. Find the plank. Knees can be lifted or grounded. Elbows forward. Half push up. 1, 2. Good. Bend the knees. That's easier. Hinge the hips. Walk the hands back. Good. Stop the hips over the ankle. And we're going to round. Arms by the ears. Coming all the way back up. Let's open into a little back bend. And we'll reach. And here's number 2. We're rolling it down. Scooping, scooping, scooping. Good. Walk it out to the plank. Knees lifted or grounded. Here we go. Push up 1. Push up 2. Halfway down's all you need. Taking it back. Stopping the hips over the ankles. Round, round, round. Coming all the way up. Let's find that back in. And here's number 3. Inhale. Exhale. Roll it down. My heart rate's coming up. I hope yours is too. It's a great warm up for Pilates mat work. Walking that out. Knees lifted or grounded. And here we go. 1, 2. And take it back. And rounding. Coming all the way up. And open. Last time, this time after the push-ups, we're going to stay down there. Inhale. Exhale. And good. Walking it out. Good. Here we go. Push up 1. Ooh. Push up 2. Get harder the more you do. Drop those knees. Coming to all 4s. You can always cushion the knees or the wrists as need to based on your body's needs. But let's just take some basic cat-cow. Pressing that floor away. Inhale. Nice cow pose. Exhale, round into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Round, round, round. Let's take this into a child's pose. Knees can be together as wide as your mat, somewhere in between. Arms can be long in front of you or hands back by the ankles if they don't want to be up here just yet. Zip up from the pubic bone behind the knee. We're going to be in active child's pose. Breathe and expand that rib cage. And when you're ready, we are going to come onto our backs. We're going to come supine here. Roll down if you can to do so. And have your ring within your grasp. Good. So let's continue to kind of warm up that spine a little bit, loosen up that lower back. Let's go into some pelvic tilting. So I'm going to roll my shoulders back. I'm going to put my arms out to the side so you can see me a little bit better, but you can have your arms here. Hips, knees, and toes are tracking. Feet are not too close or too far away from the glutes. Good. I'm going to zip up from pubic bone behind the navel. I'm in that neutral spine. Good. So from here, I'm really going to zip up. I'm going to take the pubic bone back towards the face. So I'm tilting the pelvis this way, closing any spaces that might be underneath here. Good. That's your posterior tilt. Good. And then I'm going to take that pelvis, rocking it forward, arching the back a little bit, finding that anterior tilt. Careful not to arch the back so much that you hurt yourself or causes pain. And we'll go back and forth here. Posterior, anterior, posterior, anterior. Good. Posterior and anterior, and posterior and anterior. Come back to neutral. Let's do one bridge without the ring. Roll shoulders back, press those arms in. Inhale, exhale. Tilt that pelvis back, posterior tilt as you roll up, bone by bone. Press the arms and shoulders in, you'll get a little bit of a better bridge. We're also building upper body strength and working those triceps here. From the mid back, we're gonna lower through the rib cage, through the lumbar, through the sacrum, and back down to the tailbone and that neutral spine. Good, this time you wanna add on, we're gonna add the ring. Good, so I'm gonna take my ring up here, straight up from the shoulders, tilting the pelvis back, peeling up, lifting up, and then gently taking arms back maybe. Good. And then from here, inhale, arms are gonna come up, a little pressure into the ring. I'm gonna roll that down. Good. I'm gonna press into the ring. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Tilting the pelvis back, lifting up. As I start to lift, I'm gonna take the arms back behind me. Inhale, exhale, arms are gonna come up and roll that down. Good. And we'll press here. 1, 2, 3. Good. You can stay with those, or maybe you want to take the legs on the inside. So again, avoid the knee, avoid the ankle. Good. Taking that down. You can use your arms if you want to, or keep them grounded. I'm going to keep mine grounded. Good. I've got a little pressure going here already. It's from the hip and tilting the pelvis back, peeling up. Finding that bridge. Now I'm going to press into that ring. 3, 2, 1, and roll that down. Again, inhale, exhale, rolling it up. I've got that pressure into the ring. Here we go again. 3, 2, 1, and roll that down. Good. I'm going to bend my knees, remove the ring, legs on the outside of the ring now. Good. I'm going to stay in parallel here. Again, I'm moving from the inner thigh here, still from the hip. Good. And here we go. Rolling it back, peeling it up. Good. Once I get up there, I'm going to squeeze into that ring. 3, 2, 1, and roll that down. And we'll go one more time. Inhale, exhale, roll it up. Belly button is in. Press into that mat with the arms. Here we go. Press. 3, 2, 1, and roll that down. Good. Bend the knees, grab that ring, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle side to side. We're going to take this into chest lifts here, and we're going to keep adding on to these chest lifts. So my knees are going to be grounded for right now. Hands are around that ring. I'm going to come up. Inhale, exhale, press into the ring as I reach forward. And then maybe release a little bit as I lower. Inhale, exhale, lift and press center. And coming down. And one more time. Inhale, exhale, lift and press center. And coming down. Heading on. The right leg is going to lift as the upper body lifts. Inhale, exhale, press and lift. Maybe tap that ring and come down. Inhale, exhale, and tap. And come down. I'm still pressing into that ring as I lift. Begin in 3. And come down. Changing it up. Come up. You're going to go over to the right. And you're going to bend that knee up and to the right. And come all the way down. Up to the right. Press into the ring. And come down. Up and to the right. Press into the ring. And come down. Bend that right knee. We're going to take this again 3 times through center. Inhale, exhale. 1, and a little bit of release. Exhale, press, lift 2. Look where you're going. And 3. Inhale, exhale, press, lift 3. And come down. And here we go. Left leg's going to reach long. Inhale, exhale, press and lift. Try to tap. And come all the way down. Inhale, exhale, try to tap. And come all the way down. Inhale, exhale, try to lift and tap. And come all the way down. Here's the rotation. Inhale, exhale to the left. And reach. And to the left. And reach. And to the left. And reach. And bend. and come down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good. So you are free to use your ring for your hundreds. Good. So you can do what we did in the bridges, inside or outside, pressing here, and do upper body only. You can do the same thing in tabletop or long diagonal line. You choose. I'm going to have my legs on the inside because I really want to work my outer glutes and thighs today. That's where I'm going to be. So choose where you need to be. Feet are grounded if you're going to be there. If you're going to go to one of the other leg options, go ahead and start in tabletop. The arms are going to come up, zipping up. Inhale, exhale, nod the chin, lift the shoulders, reach long. Good. Little pressure into the ring. Start pumping those arms. And we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulse that ring. Woo! A little harder. Keep going. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, hold. And take that down. Woo. Remove that ring. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right. From here, I'm going to put my ring to the side. I'm going to roll over to the side and press myself up. So we're going to do some roll ups and roll downs here with the ring. And you've seen us do this before with the ring in the hand, doing this work. So you can be here if this is where you need to work, coming back up. Same thing with legs long. If that's where you need to work, you can come all the way back. Try not to whip up. Inhale, exhale. No. I lean in favor of the left side, but my legs come up. Ideally, legs are down and they're coming up through center. I'm going to show you a different way to do this one. Okay. There goes my ponytail again. Okay. So here, good. I'm going to take my right foot into this ring. Good. And I'm going to roll that down. And I'm going to use that to help me come up through center. I'm going to use this ring to help me come up. So we're going to do this 2 times on each side. If you can do the full roll up and roll down and you'd rather do that, go for it. Or as many as you can do during the time we're here. So I'm holding my ring. I'm going to inhale, exhale. I'm going to let that leg come a little bit forward. I'm going to lift up. I'm pushing into that ring as I round and come all the way up to a seat. And then I'm going to use that leverage as I go back. So rolling back and coming back. Good. Inhale, exhale, pushing into the ring, coming forward and coming back and rolling it back. Good. And then we'll switch. So this is kind of a training way to come up here. Once you master the full roll up and roll down, it's hard to do it any other way than that. But for those of you that want something extra, here it is. Okay. Oh, fight for it. So if you find yourself getting stuck, just push into that ring just a little bit more. And here we go. Okay. Rolling down. Good. Inhale, exhale. And we'll come all the way up. Good. From here, I'm going to use this to roll down. And we're going to go to some hip circles with this ring. So again, you've got options, legs on the inside, legs on the outside. I'm going to do outside on this one. So I just did inside with the hundreds. You can sit on your hands if you'd like to do that. You can leave them to the side. You can even do this up into a little bit of a seat curve here if you want extra challenge. So choose yours, but I'm going to kind of rock these feet and legs over towards my right, move through center and come up. Circle 1, 2, 3, and 4, and reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, remove that ring. You can roll over to your side or come up to a seat. We're going to roll like a ball, though, if you're able, coming to that seat. And coming all the way up. Good. From here, we're going to come into our seated arm work now with the ring. So, one of my favorite series. Good. We're going to sit just like this. Elbows are out. Careful not to do the wrappy thing with the wrist. Just kind of, I wouldn't even, wrap my fingers around here. I would just kind of keep them long. Elbows out, shoulders are relaxed, nice and tall. We're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reach that forward. So you still have a little bit of a micro bend in the elbows here. They're not locked. Same thing, relax the shoulders. And here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's take it up into halo. Good. So just like a little angel halo. And then from here, sitting nice and tall, we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Good. Let's go ahead and roll those shoulders out. Good. We'll do a lateral lat press here. So I'm just taking this straight out. Again, I'm not wrapping. I'm just right here. Good. So if you need to have a hand over here, you can. You want to try not to do these bendy things to really make the obliques work here. Lots of things going on. And when you're ready, press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. The other side. Good. So just straight out from the shoulder. Good. No wrapsies or anything like that. And here we go. Zipping up. 8, 7, 6. Feel that back muscle working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Grab that ring. I'm just going to start by taking, my right hand over here, left hand over here. My left arm happens to be underneath the right. Doesn't really matter which is on top. We're going to switch here in a moment. Good. So I'm going to press in the opposite way. So we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now just take the top arm underneath. Good. And here we go again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Roll this out. Let's get a nice little stretch here. Take your hands on the inside. I'll show you this from this angle. Good. And just press into that ring, separating those shoulder blades. Amazing stretch. And then when you're ready, good. We're going to hold on to this. We're going to go to our stall series here, and we're going to use the ring for spine stretch forward. And we're going to use this with a little bit of extension today. So I'm just kind of moving the flesh out of the way of the sit bones. I'm coming into an interior tilt of the pelvis, meaning I'm taking that tailbone that way, hip bones this way. So kind of think a little bit of an arch, but not, a deep arch. So I'm going to hold on to that ring just right here. I'm peeling off an imaginary wall, just like we did with Pilates roll down, push up, rolling, rolling, rolling. Good. When I can roll no more, I'm going to lengthen and reach, a little bit of a press into that ring. And then from the tailbone, I'm going to round and come all the way up. Good. So another way you can hold this is this way too. It just kind of depends on what's more comfortable to you. So we'll do it this way. One, inhale, exhale, nod the chin. My belly button is in. Good. Again, I'm folding over that bar and reach and lengthen and round and come all the way back up. Good. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Belly button comes in. Good. Round forward, lengthen, and round as you come all the way back in. Good. We'll release this ring. Good. Let's take hands behind the head. Elbows are out to the side. And we're going to side bend side to side. So you want to squeeze the low rib cage and the top of the hips together. And here we go. 1, hips stay grounded. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going into rotation. No pulses. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Taking that into saw, and we're going to rotate around and reach and return back to center. And here's 2, round and reach and return back to center and rotate for 3, round and reach and coming back up. And again, rotate, round and reach and coming back up to center. Good. Shake all of that out. We're going to go to open leg rocker here. Let's do this one time without the ring, and then we'll do it a few times with. And there's some of you that maybe, you've got a disc issue or something in rocking back. It's not for you. So maybe you just want to practice a balance here. You're still working the core. If that's you, you can play just sitting or balancing with the phone, maybe one leg at a time. Good. Maybe both legs, holding onto the shins, the foot, or the toes. Okay. That might be where you do. Good. Now I've got short arms. I'm a short person, so I have to hold on at the shins. But here we go. Rock. Okay. Woo! Overcompensated. When that happens. There we go. And here we go. All right. So with the ring, it's a little bit harder. Good. You take your feet on the inside here. Good. A little bit of pressure. Good. Find it where you're going to find it. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to come back and fight for it to come up. Good. Woo. Overcompensating again. Good. I'm going to hold at the leg. Woo. Lot harder. And maybe you want to try that on the inside. I don't do this one well. I completely admit that, but it's fun to try. And you never know if you can do it or how well you can do it until you try it. So try it. Good. And just watch. If it doesn't work out, it's not a big deal. Good. Out. Good. A little bit better with the inside. And maybe one more. And coming up. Good. From here, let's come back onto our back. I'm going to put this ring to the side for right now. Good. So once you get down here, if it would feel good to you, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle side to side. We're going to take this into series of 5. We're not going to use the ring today, or at least I'm not going to cue it. But obviously, I have no control over what you do at home. So if you really want to do something in series of 5 with the ring, then feel free to go for it. You're in charge of you. So knees in tabletop position, arms up, inhale, exhale, C curve it up, right knee in, really pull it in, really reach that left leg long, and switch. And 2, and 3, don't forget breathe, and 4, hips stay stable, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good. Double straight leg stretch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good. Double leg stretch. Double leg stretch. Inhale, exhale 1, and 2, and 3. Exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6, and take it down. Good. Double straight leg stretch. We're just doing 6 of these as well. Upper body can be grounded or lifted. You choose. Inhale on the lower. Exhale, lift 6. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 1. Bring that down. Hands behind the head. Going in a crisscross here. Remember, lead with the shoulders, not from the elbow. You really want that rotation. Leading from the elbow won't get you there. Leading with the shoulder will. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, hips stay stable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh. Taking that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's come onto our belly. Take that ring with you. Good. We're going to come here. Good. So, if this would just feel good to you to just get that nice little stretch in the abdominal wall, just hang out here for a moment. Good. So we did a lat press onto the side when we were seated. Now we're going to do it, both of them together, prone here on our bellies. So your ring is going to come out forward from your body. Good. Your hands are going to be up here. Again, no wrappies or anything like that. And we don't want to push into this yet. So you're using your back muscles just to be up here. Belly button is in. Arms are long. Feet stay on the floor. And here we go. We're going to press 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. You can put that ring just to the side. Let's go into some swan, just basic swan here. So I'm going to take my hands a little forward into the side of the shoulders. Elbows are down. You choose baby swan, medium swan, or high swan. Inhale, rolling shoulders back, belly button is in. Good. Find the baby, find the medium, find the high. Find length between each vertebrae as you can as you come back down. Inhale, exhale. Find your swan. Good. And find that length. Good. And again for 3. Do what you can do. And lowering that back down. And last one, lifting up. And coming back down. Good. From here, press back into a child pose. It feels good after that extension. And then when you're ready from here, we're going to come back onto our back. We're going to grab the ring. We're going to go through some stretches. So we are moving around in a different order today on purpose. On purpose. Keeps the mind active when you don't know what's coming next. That means you have to be present and pay attention. So let's take the right foot into the ring. We're going to take a stretch. Good. And then from here, good, I'm just going to pull in. If you've got more depth, maybe you can take your forearms under here. That won't be appropriate for everyone, but just kind of know that you can do that. And then maybe pressing the heel up towards the ring. Breathe. And then from here, good. You can back off that stretch a little bit here. Good, both hips stay grounded. Take that leg out to the right, wiggle around, find your sweet spot. Again, if you've got more depth, you can put that forearm under there. And then when you're ready, we'll come up. Good. And taking my arm out. Good. And I'm just going to wiggle, just kind of finding a nice stretch on the outside here. And when you're ready, good. We're going to come back up. Let's do a midair switcheroo here. Good. So finding your hamstring stretch first. Good. You can tug in to your limit. Or you can take your forearms in there. Maybe pressing the heel towards the ceiling. And when you're ready, good. We'll release. Hand to that ring. Good. You can take it out to the side. Good. You can put your forearm under there if that's where your range of motion is. And whenever you're ready, we'll come back up. Good. We'll do a little arc over here. Wiggle around, find your special spot. And when you're ready, good, we're going to come back up. We're going to put that ring to the side. We're going to come to side series here. So I'm just going to roll over onto my right side because that puts me facing the camera. So again, you can be here, you can be here, you can be up here. Be where you're comfortable being, be where your level dictates you to be. If you're going to be up here again, make sure you're not hanging. This is hanging, lifted and lifted. It is harder, but it's better. Good, but I'm going to be down here. Bottom knee can be bent if you need that for stability, or find your parallel stack. So shoulders, hips, and feet are in that alignment. This leg, zip up. Good, we're going to lift, lower, bend, stretch, lift, lower, bend, stretch, lift, lower, bend, stretch, lift, lower, bend, stretch. Two more. Lift, lower, bend, stretch, lift, lower, bend, stretch. Good. Let's take that circle, 4 in each direction. Your choice on the height. 1, 2, 3, 4, and other way. 4. Watch those hips. 3, 2, and 1. Bend both knees. Let's take this into clam. Good. So I'm just going to let my feet rest down here today. I'm attached at my feet, and I'm going to open here. Open 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can lengthen that bottom leg a little bit. Bend that knee. Grab that foot, that shin, that ankle. Good. Take the hips forward. Press the foot back. Good. Nice little quad stretch in there. And then when you're ready, good. We are going to bend both knees. We're going to do a single arm push up. So my supporting arm here, my bottom arm is going to come right around the waist. This hand, the more you're towards the shoulder, the easier you make it. The more you take it towards the waist, the harder you make it. So find your own challenge. And here we go. Let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Press up, feet to the other side, and let's find side series over here. So do what you need to do on this side. Might be slightly different than the other. Good. I'm just finding my nice parallel stack here. Shoulders, hips, and ankles. Good. Belly button is in. And here we go. Lift, lower, bend, stretch, 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 lift, lower, bend, stretch. Here's those circles, 4 in each direction. Your size is your own. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bend. Here we go into the clams. 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can release that bottom leg. Good. Grab that top. Find your quad stretch on this side. Feels so good after that one. And when you're ready, good. We're going to do our single arm push-up. So your knees can be bent. Bottom arm's going to wrap around. Top hand's going to come up here where you need the challenge. And here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Let's come up and come to all fours. We're going to practice some plank, push-ups, side planks, those kinds of things here. So let's do plank first. So remember your planks. You can be up on the hands, up on the arms. Knees can be back. You can have a knee down plank or an up high plank. You can also do the same thing for a forearm plank if that's where you need to be. Knees down or knees lifted. I'm going to do forearm plank because that's what's most challenging for me. But you do what your body needs. So from here, whenever you're ready, find your point where you're going to find it. Belly button is in. And here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, child's pose. Let's find another plank. Maybe do the same one you did. Maybe do a different one. I'm going to do up high this time. Whenever you're ready, find your plank, your best plank form. You're lengthening that torso, push that floor away. And here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. Let's take a child's pose. Okay. Let's come into a side plank. So different things for different people. Remember, you can also do this on the forearm as well, but I'm going to demo here the different options from being up high. So you can be here, okay, opening up. You can be here. Good. Bottom leg can come behind, or you can find a stack. Find it. Find it. Shoulders over behind the ankle. Good. And then when you're ready, good. We'll take that down. Good. I've got my right leg, because I did this on the left side, my right leg on top. I'm going to come up and hug. And then I'm going to take this side plank to the other side. So we're rolling around. Good. Find yours. Are you going to be here? Are you going to be here? Good. Here. Or find the stack. Find it where you need to find it. Belly button is in. Breathe, 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 and find that down. Good. So we'll come here. Woo, and come up. We're going to go to side plank again. Some of you are just going to stay with the side plank and work there because that's what you need. Others that have the full side plank with me are going to work on a little scoop and a lift of the hip. So find your side plank where you need your side plank. Good. So I've got my front leg on top here. Good. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to scoop and reach. I'm going to come back up, maybe a little dip. and lift and scoop and reach. Come back, plank and little dip and press, scoop and reach and come up, little dip, and then taking it all the way down. Good. Other side. Good. Find your side plank here if you're just going to go there, or the scoop and dip with me. So find it where you need to find it. Good. And here we are. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to scoop and lift. Come back up, little dip, and press, and scoop and dip, and come up, and little dip, and come up, and scoop and reach, and coming up, take the dip, and take it down. Bring it all together. Woo, sweaty hair here. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, grow taller as you bring those arms back down. One more time. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Good. Let's touch the hands together. Bend the elbow straight back. Just a little bit of a tricep stretch here. And when you're ready, reach. Good. Grab that ring from wherever you found it. Hands on the inside, pressing forward and round. And taking that back down. Way to go. You made it through this Pilates mat work class at the ring. Some fun challenges. I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope to see you again real soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.